Hey everybody, I wanted to make a video today to tell you how you can buy the camera of your dreams from starting with nothing. Now this is a two-step process that you're going to have to repeat over itself, and it's going to involve work. So step one is working. In order to buy that initial investment of camera, you're going to have to make money somehow, and the only way you can do it is by going out, getting a job, and doing some work. Now this is a unfortunate step. You don't want to work, you want to make videos, you want to take photos, you don't want to waste that time doing work. But this is the only way that you can get that initial investment without borrowing money or doing anything of that sort. So once you've gone out and gotten that job, you've gotten some work, you've got some savings. Make sure you have some savings and you have some spendings. The spendings is what you're gonna want to do to put towards your camera, and the savings is what you're gonna fall back on in case anything goes wrong. So with your spendings, you're gonna want to buy a camera that's not new. This is something I've learned over and over again through my personal experience buying and trading French horns, paintball gear, anything that I've ever bought, I've probably listed on Kijiji. The benefit of buying used is you don't have to pay for taxes, and you don't have to pay the large upfront cost that a camera store or any type of store selling a camera is going to expect. Buying used, I found, especially with a beginner camera, you can get a great camera for around $300 with a lens. If you're working a part-time job, that might take a month to save up for, less if you're doing a few jobs or even one job more than part-time. And then you can buy that initial camera. Once you have a camera, you're set. You can start making videos, you can start paying, you can start booking clients right then and there. And by booking clients, I definitely mean on taking on free work, gaining that experience, doing as much as you can with that camera. Now when you get that camera, you're probably gonna get the kit lens with it. Almost immediately, you're gonna wanna start buying new lenses. It's just natural. It's how it works. All of us who start out, we buy the kit lens and say, you know, this will probably be enough for us. And then we start wanting those blurry backgrounds, we want some telephoto lenses, we want all of that. So you're gonna have to either start booking paid photography, videography, cinematography, anything gigs, or you're gonna have to go back and keep working. So once you've gotten the work out of the way, you've bought your camera, you've gotten your kit lens, you're probably gonna wanna start buying and selling more stuff. It's just the addiction of photography, videography. We all love to buy that latest greatest gear, we love to get the 50mm, 1.8, we love all of that. And this is step two. You're gonna wanna buy and sell strategically. As I mentioned before, you'll wanna buy used. If you're buying new stuff with your low investment to start, you're not gonna get far, and you're only gonna lose money. Losing money is the opposite name of the game for this video. You only wanna make investments that are gonna make you money. The biggest way I learned this was I bought a brand new French horn when I started university for about $5,000 plus tax, that kind of thing. I lost probably $2,000 on that deal when I sold it. And that was only after a year of depreciation, or 2 years of depreciation of value. $2,000, which really hurt my wallet. I mean, it sucked. I worked so hard for that money and I lost it, and it kind of hurt. But with losing it, I bought a used French horn that was better, and I knew right then that it was a smart investment to buy that used one for $3,000. So I had a horn that was worth more, and I spent about the same. And then through a series of 2 more horns, I ended up making back that $2,000 with trading strategically, not pushing the sale. I didn't want to lose money on any sale. I wanted to make back my initial investment. And as soon as I did that, I sold that horn, bought a horn that was worth about $2,000, and then I bought a new camera. And I was able to put money into the bank, which at the time was amazing. So with that buying and selling experience, I've been buying and selling, as a side note, I've been buying and selling since I got my first job. It's been an addiction. I love to buy and sell. I like to make money. I don't like to lose money. So I always like to buy and sell anything that I can get my hands on. It's fun to do. It's fun to have a product, enjoy it, and then sell it again. So this strategy also applies to cameras. You're gonna wanna buy low and sell things at a cost that didn't lose you any money or gains you value. So with cameras, you're gonna wanna buy a used camera, you wanna buy a kit lens. And then after that, just look at the used market. I don't use Craigslist, so if you're in Canada, this will help you a bit more, but Kijiji is the best. Anytime you ever want to buy something, look it up on Kijiji first. Someone will have it in brand new condition, taking about $200 hit on it, I guarantee it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go on Kijiji, and your first lens, I guarantee, is gonna be a 50mm f1.8. If you're looking for Canon, you can get that lens for $100, whereas in store it would be $189 plus tax. So you're saving yourself $100 right off the start, and it's going to be in great condition because they sell at the stores like crazy, and people are selling them off because they want to upgrade again. So take advantage of that, buy it at $100. And then once you get tired of that lens, and you're working as well, so you're just putting more money in the bank and you have enough to buy another lens maybe you want to sell that 50mm and upgrade to the $500 one. Again, don't buy it from the store. It's $500 plus tax. Look on Kijiji. I just bought that 50mm lens for $250. That's way less than buying it in store, and it's brand new condition. Someone just loved it before I did. So once you're in that area where you have some gear, but you can't make the big investments to buy the big glass or big camera bodies, keep working. You have to keep a job. You have to keep selling yourself for photos, videos. What I did was I was taking on a lot of free stuff, and those eventually turned into paid stuff. A lot of people say don't take free stuff, but I would disagree with that, in that when I took free stuff, it definitely led to more paid stuff. And they were happy to pay me because I think they realized that the free stuff was really good quality, and they want to kind of pay me back for that. So then this leads to step one again. You're just going to keep working to get another investment to buy that camera you want. So you just keep repeating this process. That's all I've done, is I'll buy something low and I'll sell it high. And I've gotten from an A7 II, well, I mean, I guess the first camera I ever got was a D3000 Nikon with a kit lens, and then I bought a few used, sold those, and then I had a D5200 for a couple years, sold that, and then I went with the A7 II. And from there, I bought and sold Sony stuff, and then I hit a wall where I realized Sony didn't have any gear that I could really afford realistically that offered the best quality. So I sold all the Sony stuff and bought Canon, all Canon gear, high quality, and saved myself about $1,000. And then I could put more into it, because this is not an endorsement for like buying Canon, but if you do buy Canon, there are a lot more products that are available, and they're a lot less expensive. That offer great quality. So if you're looking to buy cameras and you don't have too much money, look at Canon products. You'll be able to find a lot. Not sure where this thought was going. I've been buying, oh yeah, so I started with A7 II about a year ago. I bought and sold, and now I own a Canon C100 Mark II, and I own a Canon 80D, soon to be a 1DX Mark II, hopefully, if I can keep doing this buy and sell thing. And then a bunch of lenses, whatnot, mics, light, everything. So with buying and selling, you just have to be smart and patient. The trick that I found to buying and selling to work the best is to look a lot. And my family and friends have realized that I look a lot for products that I'm interested in. I'll check every day to see what the price is and if it's gone on sale. Black Friday is coming up, so if you're looking to buy gear, Black Friday is coming up. And Cyber Monday, I don't really know what that is, but Cyber Monday. So especially with products that I know I want from Amazon, I'll put them in my cart, and you can set a notification for when the price drops, it'll let you know. Which is great, because on Amazon a lot of products do go on sale consistently. Like if you're looking for like the Fujifilm stuff, or the Fuji, like the Instamax, that always goes on sale. You just have to watch for it. And then you can buy it lower, that's the one thing I would buy new. If you're buying something new, buy it on sale. If you have to buy it new, buy it on sale. This video is turning into a rant of some sort, so if it doesn't have any theme or structure, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to word vomit on this topic, because it's something that I'm really passionate about, because I feel like I've learned a lot in my buying and selling, because I have lost some money, make some bad trades and whatnot, but I like to think that I've ended up on top with some to spare. Especially with buying something on the sale topic. I bought the DJI Mavic Pro, brand new from the camera store. It was on sale by about $300, and I had credit to apply towards it. So I bought the new DJI Mavic Pro Fly More package for about $1,000, which a Canadian $1,000. It's usually about $1,500. When it was on sale, it was about $1,500. So I saved about $500. I didn't open the box, I didn't touch it, I didn't want to do anything with it. I immediately enlisted it on Kijiji for $1,800 as an unopened thing, and someone bought it within the next day. I just made $800. So it's things like that. You have to watch for things to go on sale that you can resell. I really love reselling stuff, because not everyone's checking prices every day. So if you take advantage of those sales, you can save people a lot of money, especially since the drone is, I think $1,800 with tax. Oh, sorry, I didn't sell it for $1,800. I sold it for $1,600, because with the tax it would have made it $1,800. So I saved someone $600 from buying it new, and I made $600 in profit. Is the end story. That's $600 I could put back into the bank to save up for another camera that I was looking for, which is the 1DX Mark II. So it's not all about just working a remedial job. You can make money without going to work every day. I'm not saying don't get a job. A job is what got me to here, and now I can do what I really want to do. and keep buying and selling, which adds great value. I guess this has turned into a buy and sell video. One thing to keep in mind when if you do buy something new, keep the boxes, keep the receipts, keep everything, because that'll add value when you're reselling it. You won't lose as much. If you're buying something new, buying something used, try to see if they have boxes and receipts, because that'll, again, it really helps your resale value. And it's nice just to have documentation of the product you just bought, make sure it's not stolen. And yeah, so you can get to where you want to be with your gear just by being patient, buying, selling, and working. I know that's probably the obvious answer, but you can do it and you won't lose any money. The best thing about buying used is that they aren't losing their value. You're buying it at the resale value, and as long as you don't break it, you don't do anything damaging to it, it'll have that resale value if you need money back to reinvest. So I guess that's it. This was kind of a rant of a video, but it might help somebody who didn't think that buying and selling could prove so effective. But I started off with a $200 or $300 setup with the D3200, and I got all the way up to a larger than life setup that is probably overkill for what I'm doing, but I really like to have the best quality so that when I do get the call to get bigger, better work, I'm already prepared. I hope this helped. We'll see you in the next video.